This is a game called You Will Not Remain. Okay. Let's see how this goes. You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting. There is no saving. Noted. Okay. We are in some kind of a room. It's time to wake up. Do I just wait? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Again, how many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Oh, okay, does it matter? Oh, I'm in control now. Okay. So, first things first. Channel after channel of nothing. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. I do that in real life. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Okay. Just like a cup of coffee over here. You still have plenty of grounds, an instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Okay. Making it is as much a ritual as it is a comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink. The ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink. Wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. I feel that. There's like purple on this window. Can I do anything with that? Nope. Okay. So there's a door here. Pretty. What is that in the sky? Can I look it up? It is getting bigger. Or was it always that bit size? What? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. What is it? There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before. This. Bark, bark, bark. How? Why is that, cute, though? You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? Bark, bark. You can do this, come on. Saying the words will help. Hey, that's the first step. How? Just do it. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Hey, whoa, we just got here. Bark, bark. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Bark, bark. There's something wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? but it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. Its thin skin stretched tight across ribs, long body all bones and hard angles. Bark. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Bark. That's right. Everything is okay. Whine. Do you want to come with me? Whine. Is that a yes? Whoa. The dog jumps forward before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. That's adorable. Whoa, down. It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of the mouth, out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. So we just have a dog now? Neat. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. Yeah, that's kind of how that goes sometimes, huh? The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Bark? Just a little further. Okay, let's say it's gonna follow me, right? I'm not gonna have to, like, carry it or something. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging, so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. It's adorable. Glad to see you like it. Can I go back outside? What happens if I go back outside? Still whatever that thing is. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf? Bed. Arf. I guess you're sleeping with me. This is cute. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mess above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled to the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. This doesn't look good. You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. I can go to the sink. Radio static. No. Hey. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please, no. Should I have gone outside? Instead of going to the radio? Okay, I'm up. Bark! That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain, though. Not when it saved you from... Bark! Bark! Right. You have a dog now. A very strange-looking dog. Should I feed the puppy? Let's water the plant first. You water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. Let's feed the puppy. You get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. That's kind of fair. Well, you fed the dog, may as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find, thankful for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan sitting over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Honestly, that's a mood, though. Bark! You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark! Let me... Coffee. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hand, setting at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools. Just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Bark, bark! Are you hungry? Bark, bark! You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. Whine. You want to leave? Bark! Okay, you're the boss. Well, actually, what happens if I go outside first? I want to look outside. Well, that doesn't seem to have changed. Take that as a good thing. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark! Hold your horses! I can't sprint or anything either. There's lips on that door. Bark! Okay, bye. Jeez. You've never been up here. Arf! There's a ball. Oh, there's that thing. What is that? Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you may fall in. What is it? Bark! The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violent. What? No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Throw the ball. Message received. Is the dog gonna kill me later? You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment the vast, otherworldly things stretching through the sky. What is it, though? Is this like some kind of eldritch horror thing? The dog doesn't seem worried about it. Well, no, it wants to play fetch. This isn't gonna cause the dog to jump off the roof, is it? What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday, at least. One of them. Maybe even all of them. Please don't let this be that I actually throw it off the roof, because if the dog dies, I'm gonna cry. I think that's enough for one day. Okay. Less worried now. Whine. We can come back tomorrow. Bark! How do I leave? Where do I go to leave? I don't know where the door is. Oh, found it. Someone's in a rush. The dog's probably thinking the sooner I go to bed, the sooner I can go and play fetch again. Alright, so that one has lips. Ours has stars. We can't go back to that one, but didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Cute. Okay, then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark! I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for tonight. Whine. I guess this is my life now. Being ordered around by a dog. What is that? Like, what is that meant to be? You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them, not since... The dog lays atop of you. Heavier than expected, seeing as it's skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth that whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. We're back in the dream. And the only you wish this was over. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence. No sound. No thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again, and again, and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine, you try to convince yourself. So, something's happening in this world. Is how I'm taking things. And I'm gonna guess somebody very important to this way. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs, just in time. Just in time. Okay, I'm up. Bark. What the plant? When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always this thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slacked by the ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. That's not positive. Feed the dog. There we go. Here we go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. Fuck yeah, that'd be fun. First things first. Coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. You're cute. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Bark. That's very helpful. How about Rex? Wine. Marble? Wine. Marble sink? Wine. Gas stove? Wine. Okay, Shank? What kind of a name is Shank? Bark? Lamb Shank? Bark! Lamb Shank. Really? Bark. Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lamb Shank. That's such a name. Looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Alright, let's check on the balcony. If this is any different from the last, 6 times I've looked, I don't know. Bark. Just gonna mosey over to the stairs. Bark. Wanna play fetch again? Nothing has changed. That thing still looks the same. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. But what is it? I just realized the radio said not to let anybody in who hasn't been in already. That dog is gonna get me killed. How long has it been since you became stuck here? I don't know. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or even years, and you believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. Is the dog gonna kill me? If we're not supposed to let them in, that's enough. Time to go back. Bark. Bark. I don't trust the dog anymore. Hi, puppy. You should eat something. But maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat, Lamb Shank? Bark! Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find, and eat it over the stove top. How? I'm coming. Very insistent. I can leave. Why can't I leave? Where can I go? Can I go back here? Yeah, this one has an eye. The other one had a mouth. Ours had stars. Is there more doors? Exit. Do I have anything? You were a different person before this new existence. At least you think you were. You remember feeling more, not just often, but also deeply. The emotions had names, and you could easily place them to the way your mind and body vibrated in the time with your heart. You can't name what you're feeling anymore. You are unsure if you even are. A chasm yawns inside of you, slowly growing with each moment you spend in this in-between. You want to think of who you used to be, what you were outside of these walls. But there is nothing left to think about. Okay. Is that the only thing I can do? Because otherwise, why can I come outside? Can I go into the lip apartment now? Is there anything worth going in there for? Food? Food would be good. I can go back up to the roof by myself this time. How good an idea that is, I don't know. Okay. I guess all I can do is just go back and go to bed. I'll probably check the balcony again anyways, just because I can, but... Nope, still there. You and Limeshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. It's nice that we're used to it, at least. Well, the only thing I can do is go outside. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? I'm about to look anyways. It's... How? It hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return normal. It has to. She'll come home and everything will be the way it always was. She will. Bzzzt. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached, while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. The TV? I can interact with the TV now. Arf! Predictable. Why can't I interact with the TV? You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark, bark! It's time to feed Lamshank. Well, let's take care of the plant. Also, what is at the top? Is this like a plant that's wiggled in? Or cracks? I don't know. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hand's unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Coffee. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. How? Lamshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out there, more alien. Is that all I can do out here? It's still out here. Lamshank has decided it's time for fetch. Bork. Bark. I think Lamshank's gonna kill me. Bark. Bark. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. But you have Lambshank now. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wooden nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. Also, why did it throw in a different spot than normal? That threw farther than normal. Don't throw him off the roof. For however long that is. I don't trust him, but I don't want to throw him off the roof. Time to go, Lambshank. Bark. Okay, as long as he doesn't get thrown off the roof. I feel like it's gonna happen. Bark. Time for bed, question mark? Yep. Huh? That's weird. You can hear something. Uh-oh, it's the radio. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Whine. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lambshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lambshank, running your fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against them. You're so tired. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? I can leave. Please let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. You have to let me in. We repeat, they will hurt you. No, let her in. You're at the door, unable to open it, heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in. You do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move, to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there, like you're watching yourself, like someone else would watch you. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. Is this a situation where she really was, like, safe to let in? And you could have saved her and you didn't, and now... I'm up, Lambshank, I'm up. Is anything real? I can go to the closet now. Is anything real? What was the point of going to the closet? Is anything real? Bark! Bark! Real or not? Real or not, you need to feed Lambshank. Is anything real? You water the plant, just in case. Lambshank's gonna kill me, isn't it? You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Is anything real? I don't know. Is it? How is anything real? Bark. Time to go play fetch? Bark. 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 He has one line, but he nails it every time. If this is real, does it mean anything? I guess it kind of just depends on what you say it means. And what's worse, that this isn't real. Or that it is, it means nothing at all. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled. Can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Time to go, Lampshank. Bark. Bark. I don't understand why the apartments have, like, that one has lips on it, ours has stars, the other one has an eyeball on it. Food in bed. Not a chance. What? Why not? You need to eat. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Psst. Attention, citizens. Wine. Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. That's enough, Lampshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lampshank, we might be able to leave. Wine. Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Lampshank, what's wrong? Lampshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. How? It's okay, let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. I don't think animals are safe. I think I have a monster in the house with me. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lampshank doesn't join you. That's concerning. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and on and in. Sob. 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 Time passes and stops and starts, the radio cracking in and out of life. Her scream softening, pleas getting weaker of the days as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise. Nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. I got the achievement grade and thumb. You wake slowly. You're used to Lampshank acting as an alarm, all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring at the balcony door at the sky above. Your dream always returned to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. Maybe she will have survived and you'll see her when you escape? You are the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. Lampshank, good buddy? You fill the bowl, but Lampshank doesn't come running. Lampshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Wine. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is. It's time to go. Wine. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it. The cup's strangely lonely when filled to the brim. Caffeine addiction. Oh, I didn't have to drink the coffee, I guess. Lampshank didn't come out with me. Why didn't you come out with me, buddy? Come on, buddy. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Lampshank looks nervous. What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls? It's outside the city. Lampshank looks really nervous. Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be as foreign to you as the sky? There it is. The door. Wine. 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 Come on, Lampshank. I don't think I should be leaving. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pulled down one of the boards. Wine. Hush, Lampshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time, faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage. Every day played out again and again until He pulled down a second board. Whine. Bark! Lambshank, that's enough! You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. I probably shouldn't leave. Maybe Lambshank is trying to save me. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You've been the one to put them there, a reminder to never leave as the sea siren song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. Lambshank, you ready? Whimper. He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket, fit it into the lock, turn the handle. Bark, bark, oh! Lambshank lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards away from the door. Fuck! Lambshank! Bark, bark! Lambshank, what's going on? Every part of Lambshank looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from the gleaming teeth as saliva drips from a maw gaping impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark! Bark! Lambshank! Bark! Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. Inside. You're inside again. Bark! What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers of leftovers that you'd served still there, silent. Did it get to you? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door. Bark. Munch, munch. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs in the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. Yep. He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. Okay, so it was bad going outside. I thought it was kind of weird. Really, I mean it. How? He's so cute, though. Bark! Hold your horses. What happens if I talk to the radio? Nothing. Tonight or maybe tomorrow or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank goes right to be afraid. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. That doesn't look any different. Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Maybe? Bark! Isn't the front door still unlocked, though? It's like, aren't we still in danger? Bark! Bark! You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. It's not roiling in the clouds. Instead of breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers, the longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrate through your bones. Is that a good thing? Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark! I guess that's it. Maybe. You Will Not Remain. Made by Jordan Cook, Erwin T. Dog Extreme, Gabriel and Talia Reyes. Well then. That was You Will Not Remain. Very interesting one. I guess it was kind of just kind of a post-apocalyptic thing. I'm gonna guess our character had a lover who was outside when this started. And, wow. Okay then. Yeah, that was You Will Not Remain. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Make sure y'all stay safe. And of course, drink some water. You dehydrated bitches.